Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just a regular matchup. A battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner is brought down. Guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught on the outside. It's Hawkins. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They'll try the right here. Gets loose now and heads downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body, or they're going to turn it over every time.
Receiver makes the catch. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback still with the football. Football knocked loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. I mean, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Some hard running there through a tackle. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches. Lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 17 on to punt it away.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Play action here on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping. He takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Hit.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. Intercepted in the end zone. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And tackled there by the defense. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
691, Gators score. Lizzie.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will he score here? Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Panthers offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Using his legs on the scramble. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Hit has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pump over the middle. It's Cole. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Looking right, this one caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Ready up.
Second down play coming up.
Pound 55.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. Going to try to use his legs here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wide out. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
So often we get caught up in the quarterback and the wide receivers and the skill in this game. This is another example of a nice job by the offensive line, giving the quarterback ample amount of time to be able to evaluate the defense and make a good throw. Good job up front by the big guys.
And they're just able to get him down at the one. So close.
With a defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21. Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now rolling out to his left. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And here's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Longhorns will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down.
Let's go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
42-21. Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Cole. Football comes out. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way. Touchdown, Longhorns. On the scoop and score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up and score myself.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
21. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Good enough for 1st down.
They'll run it from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The receiver is incomplete. Third down coming.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Got space looking for the end zone here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. Very efficient on third down, and now it's first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
4-2 Spider.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete, almost had his second interception of the game. It's going to bring up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down.
Come on, set.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half.
First down, quarterback is incomplete. He's now second down.
A 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Jackrabbit.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Good enough for first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. Here's the 2nd down play. And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.